This week on Yogiescape tutorials, we have a video that's great for people who want to stay motivated in maintaining their yoga practice. This could be for somebody who is just starting a practice, or for people who have been practicing for a while and are having trouble with their consistency and want to make a change. Here are 5 tips for maintaining a consistent yoga practice. Tip number 1 is setting intentions. The perfect time to set an intention is the first thing in the morning or when you first get on your yoga mat. You can use the beginning of your yoga practice to set an intention for how you want it to go. This invites energy in so you can attract how you want to feel throughout their practice. Setting intentions is also a great way to open the mind to attracting what you want. A good way to start is to start your practice by breathing. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra or prayer hands in front of your heart to set your intention. A great intention to start with is I will listen to what I need in the present moment. Tip number 2 is using your environment to aid your practice. A great tip for keeping up consistent habits is shaping your environment to include your habit in your daily life. The best suggestion I have for shaping your environment is to keep your yoga mat in plain sight. This means not tucking it away and keeping it in a place where you see it every single day. If you sit on your couch and watch TV every day, a good place might be to put it in front of the TV. Personally, what I do is I keep my yoga mat rolled out right beside my bed. So when I get out of bed in the morning, I have to look at my yoga mat and I have to step on it. Keeping my yoga tools in my environment has been the best thing I have ever done for keeping up a consistent yoga practice. Tip number 3 is joining a community. The best thing to do when it comes to habits is to know yourself. If you know that starting a yoga practice at home is going to be very hard for you and you really need somebody else to help you with it, then getting an accountability buddy or joining a community can be very helpful to your yoga practice. Joining a community can be especially helpful if you don't have anyone around you who practices yoga or is very active. To keep up habits consistently, it can be very helpful to have people around you who encourage you. There are online communities to practice yoga that you can join, and I will be talking about them later in this video. The other great community to join is Instagram or Facebook, and join a community of like-minded people who practice yoga like you. On Instagram, you can find people who practice all different types of yoga, and I guarantee you'll find somebody who inspires you to get on your mat. Remember that you don't have to post to Instagram. You could have a private account and just go on and support and like the people who inspire you. Tip number 4 is joining yoga challenges. You can do these yoga challenges online or in a studio. Sometimes studios offer 30-day challenges or challenge packs where you can just go and practice at the studio any 3 or 2 classes a week. This will depend on the studio near you. If your studio doesn't offer any programs like this, it can be very helpful for you to suggest that to the studio. I guarantee if you are wanting it, somebody else at that studio wants it too. Going to a studio can be a great way to get out of your at-home slump. So if you find it hard to get on your mat at home, get out, go to a studio, and surround yourself with like-minded people who also practice yoga. Alternatively, there are a lot of at-home resources that are completely free online. There are a lot of teachers who do 30-day challenges that help you get on your mat for 30 days. You don't even have to do them 30 days in a row. You can take a few days off in between if that's what's best for you. I'll include a few of my favorites in the comments below. I'm actually doing a 30-day challenge right now. I'm on day 15 of Yoga with Adrienne's Dedicate. I always love Yoga with Adrienne challenges. I actually started my consistent home practice with her 30 days of yoga. If you did too, leave a comment below so I know. Tip number 5 for keeping a consistent at-home yoga practice is spending money. This is a bit of a non-conventional tip for keeping up your motivation, and it may just irk you a bit. Because of this annoyance that spending money causes to people, it can be the best motivator you have. If you find it hard to be inspired by others or inspired on your own, trust me when I say spending money is your best motivator tool to use. When you know you're spending money on it, you know you're going to do it. When I say spending money on your practice, this can mean joining a studio or an online community that keeps you on your toes and keeps you motivated to get on your mat every day. If you know that practicing at home isn't working, getting out to a studio is the best thing you could do for yourself. Alternatively, if you don't feel comfortable practicing at a studio, there are online communities that you can pay for that will help motivate you to start your practice. Personally, I don't use free yoga tools anymore. I actually pay for my practices at home, so I know that I'm going to get on my mat every single month. Online communities are actually pretty affordable. They usually round out to be $10 US a month. If you think about it, that's less than going to a studio for one 1-hour class. So as long as you use your membership for at least an hour, you're already getting in your value. If you want to learn how to practice Ashtanga, I definitely recommend going with Om Stars. They have so many different classes and so many different teachers who practice Ashtanga and other different styles on that platform. If you're looking for more of a community feel, I definitely recommend the Find What Feels Good membership. This is by Yoga with Adriene. The Find What Feels Good membership has a comment section so you can connect with other people who practice Yoga with Adriene videos. There are monthly calendars that lay out practices for every day of each month. New videos are added to the Find What Feels Good membership every Sunday. There are also extra programs on her Find What Feels Good membership that aren't on YouTube. Every January, there's a new 30-day challenge that helps inspire you to get on your mat again. It's a great way to go back to a beginner mindset. I always find a beginner's mindset is super inspiring for your practice. I left links to the resources in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching this video this week. I hope you enjoyed the 5 tips on how to maintain a consistent yoga practice at home. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave me a comment below. I would be so grateful if you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting new videos every Thursday about yoga, health, and psychology. In next week's video, I'll be talking more about goals. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next Thursday.